So I'm starting with an interesting question. Imagine a world where all those human minds and knowledge is used to make technology. But if I say all those technologies are inspired by human minds, will you agree? But I say no. Not all, but a major part of technology is inspired by nature. All those complex questions, all those complex problems can be solved by looking at nature, by getting inspired by nature. For example, for building a city designing a product, we can get inspired by nature. This is the central theme of the book Biomimicry, Innovation Inspired by Nature, written by Janine Benyus. So good morning, I am going to review on the book Biomimicry, Innovation Inspired by Nature. So you may be thinking, what he is saying about nature, management, all was related. So in the ending, you will know how nature and management is connected. This book is a combined package of science, technology and nature, innovation, management. It's a complete package. So about the author Janine Benyus is a biologist and a nature consultant, innovation consultant. So she was the first to introduce the term biomimicry. So you will be knowing the meaning biomimicry. Bio means nature. Mimicry, something we mimic. Like we do sounds of dog, cat, we mimic that. So she is mimicking all those nature ideas and inspirations and creating into technology and adding into day-to-day life. So if now I am going to explain about what author says in the book in 3 ways: nature as a science, nature as a management, and nature as an innovation. First, we look about nature as a science. Nature as a science, author says that nature, we can inspire a lot from nature. Not just looking. For that, she says, nature, we can learn from nature in 3 ways. One, nature as a mentor. Mentor, we know, is a teacher. Nature, we should consider nature as a teacher. Not just exploiting or controlling nature, but we should accept nature as a teacher. We can learn so many great things from nature. Second, nature as a measure, where nature is considered as a standard thing, and all those innovations we have created, we can compare with nature to understand sustainability. Technology is not for 1 month or 2 months, it's for future. So we can compare it with nature. Then how balanced it is, how it can help us. Then we can say, she says about various principles like minimize, we should never maximize, we should optimize all those resources. We have studied in management that there are resources, but we should know how to manage resources, we effectively use resources. If we look about nature, how this water cycle, sunlight, everything is effectively used. It's not wasted. Everything is not wasted. Energy is never wasted. And then we can learn nature. 3 main points can be seen. One is adaptability, sustainability, and management. We should adapt all the good things by observing nature. Second comes sustainability. Technology or anything that we learn, knowledge is not for today, it's for future also. For this, author has given so many good examples. Now I have said only theories. I don't think everybody would have understood. For that, the author has introduced so many good examples. What if I say a single bird, kingfisher, you all know kingfisher bird. This single bird is iconic for creating a best technology in Japan. Can you see? Yes, bullet train. The bullet train is inspired by kingfisher bird. That is inspired from nature. We know specialty of bullet train. It can travel from 300 to 500 km per hour. It's one of the best train in the world. So how smooth and efficient. We can see photographs how a bird and how kingfisher catches fish. It enters to the water, it goes up. But the water surface is never disturbed. not a single splash of water goes. So inspired by that, scientists have created bullet train. It is streamlined body, sleek and efficient, high-speed train. Next comes silk. We have seen spider webs. What we see in house is not that strong, but some spider creates spider silk that is so strong that scientists have adopted their technology and the way it creates the web to create things, strong, efficient things, products. Then we can say about leaf. Photosynthesis, we have all learned how a leaf absorbs, how every cell of a leaf absorbs sunlight, creates food. So the solar panel is inspired by leaf. Next comes termite. We have seen termite in the forest area or near house, that muddy house. So this example, the author says that Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, all those houses, many houses and buildings that are building now is inspired by termite. That is muddy houses. These houses create a cool environment, saves energy, less cost. So these are some examples the author has given in the category of nature as an innovation. Next we can see nature as a management. Why nature? How can we convert nature's idea into management? First, sustainability. As I said, not for today but for future. All those ideas can be included for future. Second, leadership. You have heard the story of honeybee. How a queen, drone, worker bee, 3 types of bee. They work in a systematic order. Queen lays the egg, drone protects the egg and worker bees protects the hive, collect nectar. So we can see there is a systematic order. There is a leadership, that is queen. We only accept one queen in a hive, no 2 or 3. Unity of order. Then division of work. We can see that. So we can adapt those measures into management. Leadership, sustainability. So these are the things author has said. After reading the book, I could compare many things with nature. Some of my thoughts are, I have learned that the pack of wolf, National Geography, Discovery, we all have seen how a pack of wolf attacks an animal. So there is a scientific theory that all those old wolves are in the front, newer generation wolves are in the back. These one in the front have more knowledge and experience. They attack the prey. Then the new generation attacks. So we can see all those who have experience are in the front. The new one are the back. They are learning from seeing the front, older generation. Then we can see how ant work. Day to night it is working, hard working. Then later, earlier I said honeybee. Queen, only one queen is there. And all the other bees accept only one command. Unity of command. Then division of work. How all of them have different work. So we can connect easily to management. At last I could say, this book is a mixture of everything. There is not science or it is a management, innovation. The name may be innovation inspired by nature, but it applies to every sector. At last we are humans. Everything, whether it's science, it's knowledge, everything is ours. The author at last concludes by saying, life creates conditions, but conceive life. All the managers and leaders should adapt that message and work for the future. Thank you.